Hi there, I'm Molly.
And I'm Jaymie, and this is our From the Pasture with Hired Hand podcast.
For 15 years now, we've been proudly helping breeders promote hundreds of thousands of pedigree livestock with our easy-to-use animal management-driven website software.
And let's not forget about Hired Hand Live, where over $1 million worth of livestock is sold online each year.
We're excited to bring you market trends, sales data, advice from your fellow breeders, and stories from the ranch.
Our software makes managing your website and your animals a breeze, so you can focus on what you love.
So let us handle your digital chores while you tune in to another episode of From the Pasture with Hired Hand.
Welcome back to From the Pasture with Hired Hand. In today's post-sale recap, we're going to reflect on the 2025 Appalachian Trail Sale in Futurity that occurred this past weekend, June 6th and 7th in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, where many Longhorns found new homes and greener pastures to call their own. We'll be diving into all the key data from the weekend, including the most viewed animals, top-selling lots both online and in person, and the overall number of views from hiredhandlive.com. If you're curious about how the bidding unfolded and which consignments got the most attention, stick with us as we break it all down. As we continue reflecting on this weekend's sale, one of our favorite traditions is hearing directly from you, the buyers, sellers, and spectators who make these events so special. Let's take a moment to share some of the messages you've sent our way. A message that we received this weekend: the pedigree reader was amazing. His attention to detail was phenomenal. Now that we've shared one of the wonderful messages from the weekend, let's shift our focus to the numbers. The Appalachian Trail Sale wasn't just about the excitement in the ring or the online bidding. It was also about the impressive stats that show just how much interest this event generated. From the overall sale averages to the number of views on Hired Hand Live and the other key insights, let's dive into the data that highlight the success of this incredible sale. There were 59 lots sold. In the sale total, the unofficial total was 128,600, while the unofficial average was 2,179. The internet-only average was 2,600. With this being the 11th sale of 2025 to be included in our Hired Hand Live Trends and Averages series, the 2025 annual average to date was $8,350, with the internet-only average to date being $4,043. There were just over 14,000 total views of the consignments online, with 37 registered internet bidders. The most viewed lot after the sale was Lot 1, Slice of Heaven, consigned by Blacklog Farm, with 434 hits. She was also the number one most viewed before the sale, with 337 views.
And now let's hear from our advertisers.
Looking for top quality Longhorns and a taste of true Texas spirit? Look no further than Cantera Cattle Company. Our passion for Longhorns shines at Old Gringo Ranch, where tradition meets excellence. Visit us online at CanteraCattleCompany.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for the latest updates and ranch life fun. Ready to experience it yourself? Schedule your visit by emailing CanteraCattle@gmail.com. Remember, God is great, Longhorns are good, and life is crazy.
Are you a new Longhorn breeder eager to educate yourself on market trends and sale prices? Stay in the loop with our text messages. Get the latest updates, events, and insider tips on all things Longhorns delivered straight to your phone.
Stay informed by texting website to 888-700-8131, then reply with Longhorns. That's website to 888-700-8131. Sign up today and take your breeding program to the next level.
Do you sometimes feel like you're the only one who doesn't have it all figured out? Rural life can be isolating, but it doesn't have to be.
Welcome to Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, the podcast for women who are craving connection, laughter, solidarity, camaraderie, and just overall encouragement in your everyday life and dreams.
Each week, your hosts, Annalise, that's me, and Courtney will cover topics such as farm life, mom life, making money online, side hustles, hobbies, sharing on social media, jobs off the farm, and so much more.
Us rural gals need to stick together, so saddle up for some fun, real, and unsolicited advice and stories from our everyday farm lives.
Grab a drink, we're Ag's Most Okayest Farm Girls, and we're here to help. Listen wherever you find podcasts.
Now that we've looked at the overall stats, let's spotlight some of the outstanding moments from the sale. Specifically, we're going to highlight the top 5 lots that were sold to in-person buyers during the Appalachian Trail Sale. These Longhorns not only drew attention, but also left Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, with some pretty excited new owners. Let's take a look at who sold and claimed these top-selling consignments. The 5th highest-selling lot overall to an in-person buyer was Lot 51, HL Birding Love, consigned by Hudson Longhorns. She sold for $3,500 to Dave Belgren. The fourth highest selling lot overall was lot 49, Silver Southern Lights, consigned by Silver Tea Ranch. She sold for $4,000 to Zach Zinn. The third highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was lot 60, River Forks Dixie Cup, consigned by TK Longhorns. She sold for $4,300 to Gregory Fennicle. The second highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was lot 1, Slice of Heaven, consigned by Blacklog Farm, sold for $4,900 to Yuri Jiraval. The number one highest selling lot to an in-person buyer was lot 21, River Forks Dixie Diva, consigned by TK Longhorns, and she sold for $6,100 to David and Retta Henry. After highlighting the top lots purchased in person, let's turn our attention to the online arena. We'd like to personally thank the sale host behind the Appalachian Trail Sale who trusted us at Hired Hand Live to make it possible for buyers from all over to participate. Some of the weekend's most exciting sales happened through online bidding. Here are the top 5 animals that found new pastures thanks to Hired Hand Live internet bidders. The fifth highest selling lot to an online buyer was lot 52, Rustic Layla, consigned by Circle H Ranch. She sold for $1,800 to Jack Collins. There was a tie for the fourth highest. So the first one is lot 58, Feedy's Rockstar BCC, consigned by Belgren Cattle Company. She sold for $2,100 to Vanessa Hurd. And also lot 6, GLH Black Oreo, consigned by Hirschberger Cattle Company. She sold for $2,100 to Troy Raines. The third highest selling lot to an online buyer was lot 2, High Country, consigned by Shine and Penny Pastures. She sold for $2,800 to Troy Raines. And there was also a tie for second place as well between lot 37 and lot 11. So lot 37, Renegades Catch It 404, was consigned by Rocky Meadow Longhorns, and she sold for $2,900 to Barry Baskins. And lot 11, GLH Hooray's Angel, consigned by Cedar Valley Ranch, sold for $2,900 to Greg Cap. And the highest selling lot to an online buyer was lot 26, KCC Geraldine, consigned by J&M Ranch, sold for $6,000 to Barry Baskins. With the top online sales recorded, let's take a closer look at the impact of Hired Hand Live's internet bidding on this weekend's sale. Hired Hand Live continues to bridge the gap between the buyers and the sellers no matter where they are located, and the stats from the Appalachian Trail Sale speak for themselves. Here's a breakdown of the influence our online platform had during the sale. There was $23,400 value added through internet bidding, with 160 online bids to online buyers, 9 lots sold online to 7 different online buyers. With this sale taking place in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, the furthest internet buyer was located in Wisconsin, just under 800 miles from where the sale was held. And now a word from our sponsors.
From the Pasture by Hired Hand is presented by R3 Hilltop Ranch. Located in Chilton, Texas, R3 Hilltop Ranch has been breeding registered Texas Longhorns since 2006. What began as 3 heifers has grown into our current herd, which you can explore on our website at r3hilltop.com. We're passionate about loud colors, longhorns, and docile temperaments, but it's the easy-keeping, low-maintenance traits of Texas Longhorns that initially attracted us and continue to drive our herd growth. In addition to livestock, we proudly offer certified Longhorn beef products. Visit r3hilltop.com/beef to learn more. Thank you for listening and enjoy exploring our ranch online at r3hilltop.com.
When it comes to buying and selling livestock, trust is everything. At Hired Hand Live, we have a platform that breeders and buyers rely on, whether participating in a live auction, an internet-only event, or hosting their own online auction. Our secure, user-friendly system ensures that your bid counts, and every transaction is backed by our commitment to integrity.
Whether you're a part of a consignment sale or planning your own internet auction, Hired Hand Live connects breeders and buyers live and online. Discover why breeders trust us with their livestock auctions. Visit hiredhandlive.com today.
Shifting gears, let's talk about one of the most exciting ongoing competitions in the Longhorn industry, the NLFR. The Appalachian Trail Futurity, held in junction with this weekend's Appalachian Trail Sale, brought some exciting changes to the leaderboard. Let's dive into the latest results. The latest results that we have for the NLFR are from after the Bluegrass Futurity. I don't believe we've talked about these yet, so we'll go ahead and read the top 5 heifers and the top 5 bulls. Number one heifer so far with 914.25 points is Horseshoe J Isabel, owned by Jimmy Jones. In second place is M7 Miss Kitty Safari, owned by LTJ Longhorns. She has 907 points. In third is River Forks She's a Dandy, owned by Terry and Tammy King. She has 906 points. Coming in at fourth place is SLL Showgirl, owned by Siller Longhorns. She has 904.5 points. And in fifth place is HL Head on Back, owned by TLJ Longhorns, and she has 894.5 points. Now we'll go over the top 5 bulls from the NLFR. And again, this was last updated after the Bluegrass Futurity. So coming in first place is Box Office, owned by Terry and Tammy King, and he has 693.5 points. In second place is M7 Double Jack, owned by the Wilson Jones Partnership. He has 687.5 points. In third place is Red River Firestorm, owned by Circle A Longhorns. He has 686.75 points. In fourth place is Valor 45, owned by Bryant Cattle Company. He has 684 points. And in fifth place is Diablo's Checks, owned by Marcus Cartwright, and he currently has 678.5 points. Now we'll take a second to give you the class winners from the Appalachian Trail Sale Futurity, which again took place this last Friday, June 6th in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. The Class 1 winner was D.W. Sweet Emotions, entered by Lloyd Esch. She has 230.5 points. The Class 2 winner, T.T. Diana, was entered by John and Christine Talley, and she won with 226.75 points. The Class 3 winner, T.T. Aria, was entered by John and Christine Talley, and she ended with 231 points. The Class 4 winner, Horseshoe J Isabel, entered by Jimmy Jones, won with 233 points. The Class 5 winner, Double Wide Diva, was entered by Kyle and Leah James. She won with 227 points. The Class 6 winner, WHR Kit Kat, entered by Cody Bodley and Dave Brown, won with 228.5 points. The Class 7 winner, River Forks She's a Dandy, was entered by Terry and Tammy King, and she won Class 7 with 228.5 points. And the last class, Class 8, was won by NV Knights on Fire, entered by Emmanuel Miller Jr., and she won her class with 228.5 points. They also gave away a Junior High Point Female Award, which was won by Class 4, Horseshoe J Isabel, again entered by Jimmy Jones, and she won the High Point Female with 233 points. In addition to the Junior High Point, they gave away a Senior High Point Female. That was won by Class 6, WHR Kit Kat, and she was entered by Cody Bodley and Dave Brown. And again, she won with 228.5 points. Looking ahead, we're excited to announce the next event on our schedule is the Midwest Texas Longhorn Association sale, which means another post-sale recap will follow shortly after. To help you get ready, we'll be releasing a sale informational podcast tomorrow, June 10th. We'll be joined by the sale host to give you all the details, exciting consignments, and updates you won't want to miss. Be sure to tune in and stay up to date with everything you need to know about the upcoming sale. That wraps up our Appalachian Trail Sale. We hope you enjoyed hearing about the Longhorns who have now moved on to new pastures. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future updates on From the Pasture with Hired Hand. Until next time, take care of your cattle, enjoy the pastures you roam, and we'll see you soon.